Thank you so much, Lindsay. New this morning in a new interview with Fox News, the East Tennessee pastor who was kidnapped at gunpoint while preaching in South Africa is now speaking out about that experience.
Fox News correspondent Madison Scarpino has the story.
3, 2, 1. Josh Sullivan, his wife, and their kids have been missionaries in South Africa for the last 7 years. Everything was normal during one of their services last month until several armed, masked men walked into the church.
I preached from an iPad. I thought they were going to take it. But once he hit me over the head with his gun and then grabbed my wife, I knew something was different about this.
I heard them coming in, and at first I was like, there's young men here. Praise the Lord, because we don't have a lot of men visit the church. But it just took me about a half a second to realize, oh, they have guns. Okay.
The men drove away with Sullivan in his own truck before switching cars and taking him to a house not too far away. He was on a bed in the house with his hands tied together and a hood over his face the entire time he was there. But he felt a peace that God would protect him and even taught the kidnappers about Jesus. His wife received ransom calls from the kidnappers as she worked with authorities and family friends. And after 6 days, the men ordered Sullivan out of the room and into a car. Once they pulled out of the garage, he says the men quickly sprung out of the vehicle, and that's when he heard a gun battle.
I just laid back there and prayed, and then I hear the battle has ended. I hear footsteps come to the car. Then he's like, "Sir?" I said, "Yes." He goes, "Are you the American pastor?" I said, yes, I am. And he takes my hood off, and I see police uniform. I just began crying.
The suspects in the car were killed, and police say Sullivan was miraculously unharmed. The pastor says police only found him after taking a wrong turn.
My kids got to see that faith isn't just something that mom and dad talk about. They got to experience it because they saw God work a miracle in their own lives.
The family does plan on returning to South Africa with the goal of planting more churches there. But for now, they're taking this time to heal in their hometown in Tennessee. In Atlanta, Madison Scarpino, Fox News.